Today we have some garlic, some mushrooms, a little bit of rosemary from the garden, some courgette, red pepper, one white onion, one red onion, some mashed potato, some cooked lentils, a few spices. We've got curry, got red paprika, spicy chili, cumin, coriander, and beautiful turmeric. So first of all, we're gonna get the onions fried off, get some colour on them. It's always good to have a bowl nearby for your rubbish. Saves you going to the bin back and forth. 3 cloves of garlic. We give them a whack as we do. So, a little bit of olive oil in a hot pan, nice and hot. Add the garlic. Just roughly chop the onion. Nothing fancy. Onion goes in with the garlic. The salt, the onion. You want to get a really nice colour on the onion. The more colour, the more flavour. While the onion is getting some colour on itself, chop the pepper. Keep it chunky. Add that in with the onion. Mushrooms, roughly chopped. So basically, this is just the veg that I had in the fridge. You can use whatever veg. Go with half courgette as well. We'll put this in at the end. Courgette cooks very quickly. Onion can take up to 30 minutes, whereas courgette is cooked in 5 minutes. So you always want to add your vegetables in order, depending on how long they take to cook. Lower the heat if you feel it's too high. Yeah, let's add the rosemary as well while it's cooking off. Trying to escape them. So the rosemary is just for flavour really. So we'll take it out later. So while we're waiting for this to come along, we can always have a quick snack. Maybe dig into some sweet potato hummus that we made yesterday with a little bit of celery. Oh yeah. Right, this is coming along nicely here. We're going to add the courgette now. I like to salt things as I go along sometimes. You know, as you add a new vegetable, salt that vegetable just very slightly. It just brings out the juices. That's probably been cooking now for about 10 minutes. We'll leave it another 5 to 10 minutes. Just give it a little stir now and again. A little bit of love, a bit of affection. Right, it's looking good now. I'm going to start adding the spices one by one. I don't really measure them out. You can do, roughly. Bit of curry. I love curry. That was about a tablespoon of curry. A teaspoon of cumin. 1/4 of a teaspoon of chili, unless you really like it hot. 1/2 a teaspoon turmeric. Teaspoon coriander. And give that a nice stir and cook off the spices. You only need a couple of minutes for the spices to cook off with the veg. Put that to one side and let it cool for a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, take a mixing bowl, a nice big one. 4 medium-sized potatoes baked in the oven, scooped out, mashed whilst it's hot. Otherwise, if you let them cool down, then they're not so easy to mash. So mash them when they're hot. You get a better texture as well. Smash in 1 cup of cooked lentils, a veg. Pick out the rosemary. You can also pick out the garlic as well, because remember, we've put the garlic in whole. Or you can leave it in if you like garlic. I mean, I leave it in. Doesn't bother me at all. It's cooked garlic anyway, so it's not going to be that strong. And look at them colours. Vibrant colours in there. Beautiful. Still quite hot. If it's too hot, then either let it cool down so you can use your hands, or just do it with a spoon or spatula. You just need to make sure it's really well mixed, that's all. We're going to let it cool down before we make the burgers, because while it's hot it tends to be wetter and stickier, so if we let it cool down it should become a little bit firmer and it'll be easier to work with. So we want to taste it. Add a pinch of salt, pepper, mix that in nicely, and then we're going to let that cool down now for a little while, maybe an hour or so, before we start making the burgers. Right, burger making time, time to have some fun. So I've got chickpea flour here. You can use any flour, I just personally like chickpea flour. Put some on your hands, put some on the board, grab a piece of the mix. Size of the burgers, it's entirely up to you. I prefer to have them smaller, they're easier to cook. Sprinkle some flour on the tray. If the mix is too wet, you can add a little bit of flour to the mix, like so. Right. Dry it out slightly so it doesn't stick to your hands so much. If your hands get really sticky, give them a wash, dry them, and start again. Then continue. Flour on your hands, make sure they're nice and dry. Flour on the board. Get your nice piece of dough, burger mix, whatever you want to call it. Roll it on the flour. Bring it into a nice firm ball in your hand. Shake. Roll it. Pat it down. Spin. Pat down. Turn it over. See, it's getting sticky. A bit more flour. Alright? Just play with it. Have some fun. They don't have to be perfect. They will taste the same anyway. Flour your hands. Flour the board. Grab a ball. Roll it in your hands. Make a nice firm ball. Roll it in the flour. Pat it down. Turn. Turn it over. Spin. Pat it down. Turn. Flip. Turn. Pat it down until you are happy with your burger. Place it next to its brothers. Flour your hands. Flour the board. Nice little ball. Shape the ball in your hands. Roll it on the flour. Pat it down. Turn it. Pat it down. Turn it. Flip it over. Turn it. Pat it down. Grab your ball. That's the burger ball, by the way. Ball in your hand. Roll it in the flour. Don't be serious. Have some fun with your burger. Look at that. So we have 3, 6, 9, 11 burgers. Burger time. Get the pan nice and hot. Put olive oil in there. It's actually important to get it really hot. So as we put the burger in, sounds like this. So we're just going to brown them nicely either side. Don't be too impatient to flip them over. They'll probably need 3 to 4 minutes either side. Now that's the colour we're looking for. See that? Golden brown. Lovely. So you get that crispy golden colour. It's going to give you so much more flavour. So much more. Cut this in half. It is assemble time. Bit of hummus. Don't be shy on the hummus. You never get too much hummus. Then you get the burger. Right, cut that in half like so. So you can assemble it. Salsa. Bit of tomato. Avocado. Bit of salad. Rocket if you like rocket. And there you go. Pop the top on. And there you have veggie burger baguette. Dig into that one, baby. Enjoy.